Good morning, crafters, and a warm welcome to Hunky Dory TV for a big live launch Tuesday. It's rather exciting today. We've got some pop-up steppers for you. They are incredible. They've been incredibly popular with our first collection that we launched, the Everyday ones, but this is going to knock your socks off. My name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for the hour. Producing our show today is the lovely Lisa. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
And at the demonstration station, it's none other than Anne-Marie Catterall.
Morning.
Good morning, Anne-Marie. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Natalie is at Hobbymaker today.
She is.
I'm surprised to have you here because
I know,
you seem to be
I'm
there
on
so much.
I'm not on Hobbymaker this week at all.
At all?
At all, I know.
So we have you
My
here.
family were the same when I told them.
We have you here to ourselves for a whole week.
For a whole week.
This is excellent.
Yeah.
We're going to get some ordering done then, you and me.
Well, we probably should.
We probably should. We've
Yeah.
got some new things to order, I think,
Yes,
haven't we? It's
we
very
do.
exciting.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to our Hunky Dory TV show. I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. We're going to start it, as usual, with our Win It Weekly. Look at this. 3 lucky winners of our festive shaped card blanks mega mix. And it really is a mega mix. That's been shrink wrapped, hasn't it? But yes, it's mega. There's lots and lots and lots in there. You'll see on screen, it contains 50 card blanks and envelopes. That is a lot. 10 different designs. We launched these last year, didn't we?
We did, yeah, and they're just fabulous. And the snow globe is in there, and Natalie has got the most incredible demonstration on Hobbymaker lined up with that snow globe.
Okay, she starts, is she on at 1?
2.
She's on at 2 o'clock on Hobbymaker today if you want to see Natalie with her fantastic snow globe. Worth £39.99 each, these are, but would you like to win them? We've got 3 lucky winners, and if you want to be in with a chance of winning, we need the answer to this question. It is a Christmas Eve tradition for men to dress up as what animal in Romania?
A little bit, yeah.
On Christmas Eve, or men in Romania running around as A, donkeys, as B, geese, or C, goats. It's a Christmas Eve tradition for men to dress up as what animal in Romania? Is it donkeys, geese, or goats? What do you think at home? I have got genuinely no idea. Romania?
It's a bit different, isn't it?
It's really different.
We were saying yesterday, though, that, you know, over in the UK, definitely mine and Bex's household, that the men, you know, on Christmas Eve, they don't really have much else to do.
Okay,
you know?
fair call.
So,
because they're not doing anything else.
Exactly.
So they may as well be dressing up.
Everything else has already been done.
Cheering everyone up.
So we thought, what crazy thing could we actually get UK men to dress up as on Christmas Eve?
Great question.
Yeah.
Great question.
Me and Bex we're gonna get that going.
You're going to get that going.
Yeah.
See what it's, but yeah, so I'd love to see men around our cul-de-sac all walking around dressed as geese. Get them all in the middle, just get them parading up and down on Christmas Eve in the cold. Guys and girls, please do pop your answer into the comments either on Facebook or on YouTube. You can also do it on the Hunky Dory Hub as well. Pop your answer in, and on Friday we're going to pick 3 people who got the question right. That's pretty key, isn't it? You've got to get the answer. You've got to get the answer right. To the question. 3 people, and they're going to get these sent to them. And there's 50 there. They're Ink Me, so they're you can have whatever colour you want to these.
Yeah.
They're really very, very versatile and beautiful cards. So please, you've got to be in it to
win it.
Yes. To
Win it.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, what are we doing today? I told you earlier, pop-up steppers. Now, these launched on Hobbymaker on Sunday with Kat, and my, were they busy.
So busy.
Incredibly busy. It's our second big Christmas launch of the year following the Blockbuster, and we've got some beautiful cards to show you. Aren't they lovely? We've got 12 new designs of our Simply Perfect Christmas pop-up cards that fold flat for posting, but when they open up, there's that intricate die cutting and the dimension that you get is so, so clever. I'm going to show you one of them straight away so that you can see, if I show you this close up. So folds flat for posting, but then when you open it up, you get this amazing dimension. Look at all the die cutting there on the antlers. That's Father Christmas there with the reindeer. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely beautiful. And everything to make this is in one sheet.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite things
so
about this
clever.
is that it's just nice and simple. So in terms of maybe splitting this collection up between friends, if you're having a bit of a crafty night, it's nice and easy to separate, but also nice and easy to understand because, like you say, everything you need is on that one sheet.
100%. I love that there is a foiled handmade for you on the back as
Just
well.
that finishing touch, isn't it?
Really, really, really nice. Plenty of space on the inside to be able to write your card as well. But again, these are the cards that are going to stand out, pop up on that mantelpiece. They're the ones that people are going to keep and bring out again year after year because of how good they look. This is just one of the designs. Okay, so there are 3 different ways to get hold of your pop-up steppers. First, you can buy them individually for £2.50 each. We'll bring that up on screen. There you go. So £2.50 each. You can get any of these top pop-up steppers. There are 12 new ones. You can choose any 5 different ones and get them for a tenner. That brings them down to £2 each. And you can mix and match with all your everyday ones as well from earlier on in the year.
The same if there's a particular one that you like.
Oh, of course, yes. If you've got a specific one that you want to be, that's my Christmas card, you could get 5 the same. Of course you can, you absolutely can. That brings them down to £2 each. But then we've got 2 bundles or 2 sets of 6 that we've created for you. You get 2 each of 6 in it, so you get 12 cards, and we'll bring a price up on screen, £17.99, and you're going to get 12 cards there. That brings them down to £1.50. That's not bad at all.
No, that's good.
But the value is in the ultimate bundle. As always, I've got a pack shot for you here. You can see everything that you get there. You actually make 24 of these fantastic pop-up stepper cards for 30 quid, which brings them down to £1.25 each.
That's incredible, isn't it?
That's half price.
Yeah, for this kind of style of card, it isn't just a flat kind of fold in half, sticker topper on.
No.
So fancy.
Really fancy. And we're going to show...
Yeah, these are the kind of cards that whoever you give them to, they're going to be like, you've not made that.
Yes,
like,
absolutely. They wouldn't believe it because they are that good. Okay, you get 24 cards. £30. But do you know what else, Anne-Marie? Just to push that little bit further, you can see it on screen there. You get your club discount or your diamond discount off it as well. So that 30 quid for a club member, you just be logged into our website, £28.50. And if you're a diamond member, it's 10% off. You get £27, and you can make 24 of these amazing cards. Of course, they come with instructions, everybody. Of course, they come with envelopes as well. Now, I'm going to show you, we're going to do the 2 different sets. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll do set 1, and then we'll come to you for a demo. We can see Anne-Marie put one of these together, so you can see how easy it is. They're really clever, but it's simple.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah, it is, which is brilliant. We'll do that. So we'll look at one set, then we'll look at the other set later, and then we'll show you some of the original ones from the everyday ones as well, because they are still available. Okay. The everyday ones sold out. So in this format, in the sets and in the big bundle, everyday ones gone. You can only get the everyday ones as singles, so that's important to note. So let me show you what one of the sheets looks like. Let me bring it to here. Shall I also turn it the right way up?
Yeah.
Let's do that. It's a good idea, isn't it? So this is your card blank here at the top. And you've got this base section here that's attached to it. Okay, so that's your card blank. And then all around you can see all the decoupage pieces that you're going to layer up, and little embellishments as well that you can pop on. Everything is die cut for you, ready to just be pressed out. Okay, so you snip your pips like Anne-Marie does.
Yeah.
And it's also accent foiled as well, so it's really beautifully accent foiled. I could show you these sheets, but they're not going to mean that much to you, because what you really want to see is the cards that you can make with this first set. So the set's $17.99, and you can make 2 of each of these 6 cards. So you make 12 cards in total. I've shown you the Santa. I'll go for the second one here. Let's bring this close. Look at that family of snow people. Isn't that great? Again, fold flat, presents at the front. Love the more pastel sort of effect on this.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's really, really lovely. So pretty. I just love. There's so much detail in the just in the snow on the snowmen. Like, it's just so beautiful.
It's brilliant, isn't it? But look, the hats have got different layers. The scarves there. You've got the presents at the front. Really, really dimensional movement to it. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the back as well. and that handmade for you. So we've got silver and gold in this.
Do,
It's
yeah.
not just one. So you're going to get two. You're going to be able to make two of those. Look at these. I'm going to bring it nice and close for you. Look at those little chaps. You get the door, of course, but then you also get these gorgeous little puppies down at the front, and of course the presents, the Christmas trees as well. And can you see on the background you've got these the lanterns? They stand proud as well. So again, so much dimension. Folds flat, of course. Love that they've done this. So when they fold flat, you get to see the scene.
Yeah, it's so neat,
complete.
isn't it?
Really, really clever. And of course, that's down underneath. Handmade for you. We've got a lovely tartan on the background here. Beautiful. We've got the third one in this set is your Christmas tree.
That looks fabulous, doesn't it?
Fabulous.
So cool.
The train at the front. You've got the teddy there. You've got those prezzies. You've got that big Christmas tree. All the garlands hanging as well at the back. Really, really nice. Again, folds flat, as you'd expect. Lovely. And then we've got...
Oh, it's so cute.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, the puddy tat?
It is just gorgeous, isn't it?
Baubles at the front.
You've just got so much dimension, haven't you? It's almost like, do you know when you're you put like photos onto social and it'll say, do you want to make this photo 3D?
And it
it's
does
exactly
this
like
as,
this.
it does this as you
yeah,
mean. Yeah.
So cool.
Ultra high-tech tape is your best friend when you're making these. And here we go. This is the sixth one, the fifth one. I'll show you the Santa Claus again, just for people who've only just joined us. But there's the gingerbread man with the gingerbread house, the trees out in front. You've got those stars in the background, the snowfall, folds flat for posting. Look at his little feet here at the front. They go underneath, but the feet are still there. So clever. $17.99 on this for your set. Bring up that bundle price for me if you can, please, Lisa. Because this is what everyone is going for. The ultimate bundle, which is going to get you all 6 that I've just shown you here, plus the other 6. Which we're going to show after Anne-Marie's demonstration. And you get £30 for that, or $28.50 if you're a club member, £27 if you're a diamond member. Making 24 cards brings them down to £1.25 or less each. I mean, that's just amazing, isn't it?
It is, with the envelope as well.
With the envelope as well, and the full instructions, of course. But that means that diamond members are paying £1.12.5 for these. Now, I saw something similar to this in I was on holiday in France a couple of months ago, and I saw something similar to this, and I took a photograph actually to show Alan, to say, Alan, look, I think someone's borrowing your design here. €6. Okay, so it's €5.99. Yeah, so that's nearly £6. So if you can get these and make them for £1.12.5 or £1.25, if you're selling your cards, then you could be charging £4 or £5 for these without a problem, and they're going to sell as well, which is amazing. So it could be actually quite a money spinner. This. Okay, let's go to Anne-Marie for our first pop-up steppers down.
Okay, so I am actually back to front, so I'm going to use one from set 2 first of all, and then I've got the snowman lined up from the next one. So we're having a little sneaky peek here, but I just wanted to show you this kind of start to finish. I haven't done any prep with this one whatsoever, just so you can see exactly how this goes. So first thing we're going to do is take all the bits and pieces out. So starting with the card blank, you can see we've got that section there, and then you just want to grab all of your kind of layers and your pieces. So just going in, just with the holly there, just taking a little bit of care to make sure that you don't kind of pull any of the leaves off, because they're quite spiky. So this is our layer A, and then our B is this one here. So they're all lettered for you, so you know what goes where. It's so easy to do. And then all of these extra bits are dimension. They're going to add layers and decoupage to our image. So we'll just get all of these out as well. And then we've got another little gorgeous robin there as well. Our beautiful little poinsettias. We'll get those. And then that is us ready to go. So ultra high tack tape is our adhesive of choice, because it's going to give us that instant stick, but it's also a really strong adhesive as well. So
it keeps, because obviously there's some kinetic movement, so these fold, so if you don't use your high tack tape, then obviously they could pop open. You don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that. So we're going to pop some of our tape onto the section that says A and the section that says C. So there's just a little score line above here, and I'm just making sure that my tape is going on underneath that score line like this. So tape on those 2 bits, and then tape on these 2 little tabs here. So the number of tabs that you have here do vary depending on the image and how much support it needs, but you're definitely always going to have at least 1. So let's get tape onto there. So that's those 2 sections taped up, and then this one here, this is our card blank. So I'm just going to get my score tool out so we can just give this a really good crease. So you're going to fold that up and then fold that back down so it creates this flap on the bottom there. And again, we're going to give everything a really good crease there. And then I'm going to open this up and I'm going to go to my super thick high tack.
The super thick high tack is absolutely brilliant, and we'll talk you through the different adhesives, the high tack tape and so on later on. Anne-Marie, just a couple of comments. Shez says, will the previous collection of pop-up stepper cards be coming back as an ultimate bundle on your website anytime soon? The answer is no. It won't be coming back anytime soon. We may be able to get it back at some point, but the simple fact is we don't have time on the machines.
We don't.
So we can't get it on. We do still have singles left off, I believe, of 11 of the singles of the original, guys. So you can do that, any 5 for a tenner with those. There was another one from Viv. Absolutely love these pop-ups, whether they're Christmas or not. They fly off the shelves where I sell them.
Yeah, they
I think
really
that's what
do.
you're going to find with it.
Yeah, definitely. They're just going to be so eye-catching as well, aren't they? They really are. So once we've stuck the bottom of that card down, it creates this kind of shape when you're looking at it from the side, so it gives you that base. And because that's doubled up, it really helps your card sit flat and help those steps kind of pop up into place as well. And then we've got these flaps on the top there, those little tabs. You're going to fold it over and then fold it back on itself, and you're also going to fold this one up like that. Okay, so that's your bottom. I'm just going to do the same on the next step as well, and again just giving it a really good kind of burnish with our score tool. Fold that back and then back again like that.
And
so
they've got letters on, haven't they?
They
so
do.
Very clever.
Yep. So we know that B goes with B and A goes on A. So you can't get it wrong.
You cannot get it wrong.
Can't get it wrong.
No.
So I always like to start with A because it's the one at the back, so it makes more sense to get this one in first of all. And I'm just going to line that up to the bottom of the panel that says A and just press that down. So
Simple as that.
I know that that's in place.
Ultra high tack tape, A to A, it's in place.
Yeah.
It's done.
And then this tab here, what I like to do is tuck that right under, fold that right up, and just press that down.
Guaranteed to be in the right place.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
That's how easy it is.
That's it. So that's our first layer on.
Isn't that clever? And doesn't that look amazing?
Yeah, just
Sneak
like
peek,
that.
This is a
Just
sneak
that
peek
one.
of set 2, guys. But I have to say, it's the bundle that everyone is going for.
Yeah.
I think the extra value there, you can get these in 2 separate sets if you want to go for the $17.99 sets, and you get 12, you can make 12 cards, but the £30 sets, the £30 bundle, sorry, where you're making 24 cards is such good value that's what everyone's going for.
Oops. I put that on the wrong place. I didn't fold it down in the right place. There we go.
So you can't go wrong
you
until
can't go wrong until you go wrong. So you need to make sure when you fold it down, you can't actually see the tab and it's tucked behind.
There you go.
But how cool does
Wow.
that look already? Just that's before we've even added any extra dimension on there as well.
Can I borrow it and just get
Yeah,
it
of course.
close up on this screen, because guys, you have to see this. Look at the detail, look at the dimension. I mean, it's just beautiful. Aren't they fantastic? These pop-up steppers are absolutely brilliant. So clever. Steph, I just want to give a big shout out to Steph, because it's Steph that designed these, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
She's done an amazing job. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
No worries. Okay, so and then I'm just going to add a little bit of shape to our extra bits and pieces. So just going in with my embossing tool. With holly, most leaves I always like to kind of round on the back, so it's kind of rounded on the front. But with holly, I don't know, because it's quite spiky, I quite like to have it sticking up.
Agreed.
The same with our poinsettia, just so that we can get that extra kind of dimension.
Do you know, I don't know if this is true or if this is not true, but it's something I read.
Okay.
Holly.
Yeah.
So holly leaves, I believe, if what I've read is to be correct, holly leaves are just standard leaf shape, okay? Unless they start getting eaten by a deer, let's say, or something like that. And when they start getting eaten, they change shape and they become spiky. So yeah, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's not true. So someone will hopefully help me. But it's what I've read. And if you read it, it must be true, surely.
It must be. It's got to be. Oh, does that piece go in
That's
there?
interesting, that, isn't it?
Oh, should I put that piece on first? Because that fits behind there. Should I have done?
I don't know, Anne-Marie.
Because I didn't read my instructions. So I'm just going to snip it out and do it into 2 pieces.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to do that instead.
Put a piece there and a piece there.
Yeah, let's
Of course, you can absolutely do this any way you want, and people do. And
I think that's it with concept cards. Is there's instructions, but everyone does find their own way of putting them together. And it is interesting because you will all find different ways as well, which is always quite nice. You'll just find your vibe. So we'll have that one there. I don't want that to interfere though. Maybe I should have put it on first. Maybe I'll just leave it, that one. We'll come back to that. I'm going to put this one down here definitely though, because that is super pretty. So let's get the right way up with our berries.
I can tell where the robin goes that's in the middle of your, craft mat.
I can definitely figure that one out. And we can figure this one out.
So the way to do this, obviously, guys, when you first get it, you just put it to the side. You'll be able to match up because you can see they build up in a decoupage style, so you can just see which goes on top of which and work it that way.
He goes up there. He's
Look
so cute.
at that. But there are embellishments, so you can put as much on these or as little on these as you want. It's completely up to you.
It is. You don't have to. You don't even have to put them on at all if you don't want to. You could save them for other cards. You could be super frugal. Let's get some of our skinnier foam pads. And I'm just going to trim this down, add this piece into the background.
Yeah, Janie and Catherine say it's true about the about holly
bushes.
Is it
really? Yeah. Wow.
So it's a self-protection mechanism that they go spiky.
Who knew?
Well, actually...
No, you did.
Actually, me, Janie and Catherine, that's who knew.
You all knew. It's the kind of thing you might need in a pub quiz one day or a Win It Weekly. You never know.
We talked about the family starting going to a pub quiz again, you know.
About what?
About going to starting to go to a pub quiz.
Yeah.
I think it's quite fun. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant?
Isn't it just adorable?
So incredibly dimensional. So fold flat for posting. Yeah. Your envelopes come with this, everybody. So it's nice and easy. But look at that robin design.
It's just
absolutely
fab, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I love the colours of this one as well. It's so pretty.
I have a feeling that you're talking bestseller there.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. It's beautiful. Okay, everybody, that is the first set of our pop-up steppers. We're going to look at set number 2, but before we do, I'm going to remind you of our Win It Weekly question, which I'm still pondering. I'm still thinking about myself as to whether I'd like to be a goose for the day, or whether I'd like to be a goat for the day, or a donkey for the day.
Get the outfits, try them on, and we can let you know which
That's a really good idea, Anne-Marie.
Yeah?
It's a very good idea. So in Romania, on Christmas Eve, there is a tradition for gentlemen to dress up as what kind of animal? Is it a donkey? Is it a goose? Or is it a goat? It's one of those three.
Are we going to have a photo on Friday?
There has to be a photo.
I'm not here.
Did you? Oh, you're not. Oh, you're not here. Oh no. Yes, Lisa said. I said when I came in this morning. How you doing, Lise? All right, I'll be better on Thursday. Oh, what's special about Thursday? I'm not here. I was like, oh, brilliant, well done. Yeah, okay, if you want to be, you've got to be in it to win it, so you've got to make sure that you put your comment in as to whether or not it's goat, donkey or goose. One of those is correct. I'm sure lots of people, I can see what people are saying. I can see what people, that's very interesting. I wonder why they would do that. Whether they skip up and down mountainsides, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Do they have bells?
Do they have bells? Wouldn't that be brilliant? I don't know what the noise is. I was going to try and do a noise, but I don't know what noise they make.
Sheepy, aren't they?
Yeah, probably sheepy. Yeah. Geese? Okay, would you like to look at the second selection? I'm going to do the exact same thing where I'll just show you one of these, everybody, so that you can see. Again, you've got your card at the top. It's already pre-scored here. It's die cut so that you can just press it out. That's your card there, and then this is the base section that folds back on itself. It's got A and B on here, written so that you know exactly where your first major layers go. You've got the big layers, but you've also got the smaller layer that goes in front, and then you've got all the accoutrements, or the little bits and bats that are going to go on and add that decoupage sort of vibe or style. 2 of each of 6 different designs here, plus instructions, which Anne-Marie could do with reading, plus instructions, plus envelope, joking Anne-Marie, plus envelopes. £17.99, that brings them down to £1.50 a card. Of course, that ultimate bundle brings them down to £1.25 a card, which is even better value. So let's take a look at the 6 that you get in this set. Number 1, a lovely religious theme, really beautiful. Again, folds flat for posting. Baby Jesus there at the front. The nativity, the manger there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful colours. The second one is, again, folds flat, as we say. There we go, it's the family. The Christmas tree there in the centre. Beautiful village scene, winter scene. Absolutely love it. I just want to check myself close. It's ice skating, is it? Are they ice skating? I think they're ice skating on there. Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely foiled. Can you see the accent foil in there? Just adds a little bit extra to it. Really, really nice. Beautiful colours. The third one. Now that's a snow scene and a half with the bridge.
Look at that. It's amazing, isn't it?
That's got dimension to it. Folding. I mean, just look at how flat they fold. But yet look at what they become. Isn't that brilliant?
I think that's what's so spectacular about them, isn't it? That they are something that is so easy to post.
Yes.
You know, because it can be tricky, can't it? If you've got to post cards and you've got decoupage layers, you've got foam pads, you've got mats and layers, it does get expensive. But these they fold down perfectly flat. They're not too big either to start with. You know, they're a nice compact little size. It is just perfect. But then it's what they turn into.
We've done some fantastic concept cards in our time. I know that. Our festive diorama from last year was so popular. Keep your eyes out. But these really are something else. I think whether they're achieving the peak of concept cards, I don't know. We're getting closer, aren't we, all the time? Because that's amazing. So there you go. That just popped off. I pulled it too hard. I'm sorry about that. If it does, you can just put it straight back in the same way that Anne-Marie said. Done. I broke it. Yep, absolutely fine. There we go. And the poinsettias. Aww. Look at how beautiful those are.
That's
Fold
gorgeous,
flat, of course,
isn't it?
yes, it does. Candles at the front, presents at the front. Really, really pretty. Beautiful, both the red and the white poinsettias there. And the last one. But not least.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Again, dimension. Can you see it as you move it? Because the layers are in front, they're at different levels away from you. You get this lovely sort of scrolling effect, don't you? Amazing. Really amazing. Beautiful background. Absolutely gorgeous. With the squirrel there at the front, can you see? The little mushrooms.
The little
Is
bunnies.
that a hedgehog?
Yeah, a hedgehog and some bunnies as well.
Oh, bring them close. Wow, look at the detail, everyone. Look at the die cutting, how intricate
owl
it
in
is,
the
how beautiful
background.
it is.
Did you see
Hadn't
him?
seen the owl. Really, really nice. These they're so detailed. They've got so much to them. Absolutely gorgeous. You get 2 of each of those for that £17.99. But again, as we say, the value in the bundle. Of course, if you want to add some extras, you can do so. They're £2.50 each, or you can add any 5 for a tenner. Add those to your basket. So if you've got favourites, you buy the bundle and you say, okay, I want a couple more of that for Father Christmas, then you can do that. That's the way to do it. Anne-Marie.
Yes.
Let's do a demo, shall we?
Okay, so... Oh.
Would you like to? Do you want to do that after this one? We'll demo first.
I don't mind. Whatever. Okay, so we are going to make this into a different style of concept card. Okay, so we're going to use all the bits and pieces, but we're just going to chop it up and make it into a diorama instead. So I am going to first of all cut off the back panel of our card, and I'm also going to cut off the bottom section as well. So almost creating like a topper here. And this is the fun thing about these style of cards is if you want to make this into just like a decoupage topper, you could then go ahead and stick these layers on just with foam pads. Obviously cut off your tabs there, cut off your tab at the bottom, and you could just layer this up with foam pads and you're still getting that dimension, but it's a different style of card completely. So we are going to go to our Snowfall Mirror, and I am going to trim this down to 6. Let me double check. Yeah. So we need 2 pieces. So we're going to trim it down to 6 there. And I've gone with 2 different shades of blue because I really struggled to pick a colour because they all worked.
They all work.
It was really tricky because even like the pastel pink works because of the colours you've got in the presents and things.
That blue on the top there, it's such a sort of icy blue, isn't it?
It is, it's gorgeous.
How fabulous.
And then I'm going to trim this down to 8. So you need 2 pieces at 6 by 8. We're going to bring in our scoreboard on our inches side. And we're going to score this at 1.5. And then I'm just going to flip it around and do 1.5 on the other side. Like that. Put the scoreboard back out of the way for now. And then we need to cut an aperture into here. So I'm going to use the kind of purpley colour for the front. And I'm going to just show you how big this panel is and where it kind of sits on here. So we want to cut an aperture out of here, just so we can see the inside. I'm not bothered if we see the edges either. You know, it's not too bad if we see that, because I'm going to matte and layer this, and of course we're going to have that in the background, so it's going to look fabulous. But I'm thinking if we score 1/2 inch, that's going to give us like the perfect kind of aperture on there. So I'm going to cut 1/2 inch all the way around. So just lining that up on your trimmer like this, just making sure you're just working in this central panel. And again here, and flip it around and do the same at this side. So you could use a die here as well if you wanted to. If you wanted to get one of your I don't know, your stitched edge dies or your dotted ones or something like that, you could cut this panel out too. But we're just going to go in and snip those corners out of that aperture. There we go, and just do the same over here and that last one there.
Anne-Marie, you know we play our game of what's the most popular, which is going to be the most popular. We do this quite often, everybody at home, as to when we launch something new, like a collection where you can buy them individually.
Yeah.
Which do you think, and guys, we're going to look at the most popular blockbuster toppers so far, the ones that are currently in the lead in sales later on in the show, and let's see whether or not they match up with the ones that are your favourite, or whether they're different.
Yeah.
But anyway, Anne-Marie, which do you think is going to end up being the most popular of these pop-up steppers?
Out of these, I think the robin is pretty beautiful.
I can't disagree with you. I think the robin. I think also that that deer at the end there was fantastic. Yeah. The Father Christmas though, really good for younger people.
And I think
that's
the
so
effect,
nice.
how that actually works, it's such a good image for this design, isn't it?
Because of that dimension looking forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are folding all these scores up. So you want to do the front one. If I hold this up so you can look at it from the top, the front one sits like this, and the back one does the opposite. So when they go together, they create our little kind of scene, if you will. And you can see those two colours together look so amazing. They're just gorgeous. So let's get this panel in at the back first of all, before we start sticking everything together. So let me go with, oh, I don't have my tape runners. Oh, there's one here. Yes. Let's get this in, because we're too lazy for double-sided tape now.
It's amazing how fast that happens, isn't it? With those tape runners, how fast it's just, oh no, I can't be able to get my double-sided tape out.
Don't be ridiculous. And we're going to pop this in with some foam pads into the back. So I'll just grab another one of those and we'll get these in. So this is going to sit in the back of this panel here. So hopefully I've sized that, so it just gives us that lovely mirror border all the way around with that the gorgeous snowfall. I mean, just that looks really pretty. Next, our central layer is going to go onto some acetate, so we need to trim this acetate down as well. So we want to cut this to 6, but we don't want to cut this to 8 this time. So the way that I always work out how wide my acetate needs to be, I take the width of the panel at the back, which I think was 5, yeah, and then the 2 sides, which I know are an inch each. So if we cut this to 7, that should fit, and it will help keep that card in place rather than it kind of bowing anywhere or anything like that. That will help keep these angles we've created here nice and straight, because it can't kind of go anywhere else. So this is going to go on next. So,
and this is what you can do, people, with your concept cards. Obviously, you can do them because you get 2 of each in this bundle. You can make the standard ones. I mean, I say standard.
I know.
There's nothing standard about them, but you can make the amazing ones as they are meant to be made, or as they were originally the idea was. But then you can also play around and make something really different. Add your own sort of ideas, techniques, and inspiration to it to come up with something like Anne-Marie's doing now.
Okay, so we've got that section there. So the next layer we're going to put on is our snowmen. So we're going to cut off the tabs. So just going around the little snowballs or the pom-poms on the hats, and then I'm going to cut this one off. I'm just going to bring my trimmer in to make this a little easier. Make sure that it's straight as well, so we can just run that up to the top, and let's make sure we've got all of our bits and pieces on as well before we stick this in. So we've got our little hats that we can add on, because we want to make sure that we get all of this beautiful dimension. So just getting those on. They're so cute.
Beautiful.
So
everybody,
cute.
I'll give you a stock update on the Blockbuster afterwards as well. You won't believe what percentage of the Blockbuster that lasts us until December.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And then we've got the little scarves as well. So again, just giving them a little bit of shape, just so it adds to that dimension. And we're going to go to our skinnies for this one, because then we can just kind of run that across both of those scarves and get this in place.
Different size foam pads, horses for courses.
Definitely, they've all got a place. We were gifted loads this morning from Sharon Smith. She was out in the warehouse and she came in. These foam pads had got, like, the backing was a little bit scrunched, or some of the tiny ones had their backing missing. So she's like, we can't send these out. Do you want them? I was like, yes, I do.
Oh,
we will have these. Thank you very much.
Isn't that good?
They're not good enough to go in parcels, but they're good enough for us.
So that all that is, I guess, is that it's the ones from the bottom of the
yeah,
box.
And some of it is like the backing might be a little bit bent or something, so they're perfectly usable for us. Or maybe there's a couple missing. You know, the teeny tiny ones. You get like the odd ones that just stick to something.
To something else.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, we were like, woo, we'll have these. There was loads.
It's a nice free bargain from Sharon.
Definitely. Okay, I think that's everything on that layer now, just looking at that. So let's get this in on our acetate. So foam pads, because we're not going to see the back, so we don't need to worry about hiding our workings in any way.
Do you know how long Sharon Smith has worked with us, Anne-Marie? I know it's
a little bit longer than me.
A little bit longer than you, and I know that you have worked at Hunky Dory for... I love this. This is fantastic. It's a stat Anne-Marie gave me last week. She has worked at Hunky Dory for longer in her life than she hasn't. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? She spent more of her life as a hunky-dorable person than before. That's incredible.
It is quite cool.
But I'm not giving her age away, so I'm not telling you how long it was. Or is.
I think people know.
Do they know?
Yeah. Yeah, they know. Okay, so let's get this front on now to our diorama. Like this. Just give everything a good kind of fold as well. Make sure everything's sitting how we want it to sit. And then this panel, I'm going to actually just tuck in on the back of our front section. So I'm just going to trim away the sides a little bit, go back in and take off those bits and pieces there, as we did on the last layer, because we just don't need those tabs here. So we'll take those off. Let's get some of our high-tack tape on to here, so that we can get this section in.
People on the chat talking about the dotty tape runners, Anne-Marie, and what they're best used for. That's they're fantastic for use with moonstone dies, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're brilliant for that. But
Oh,
also,
wow.
you know, like your frames on your toppers,
Yes.
things like that. They're
Oh,
perfect
of
for that as
course.
well because they just stick to where you need them
They
to.
only stick to where you put them.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and because they're not one big long run of tape, every individual little tiny dot that goes down
Yeah.
is its own self-contained piece of adhesive.
Yeah, they're
Really
fantastic.
clever.
They both are. I don't know how we've lived without them. Okay, let's get these bits and pieces on. So we're definitely going to pop this present on because that is a nice bit of extra dimension in that front section. So we'll get that one on there. Definitely going to get these little snowballs on.
I wonder if we could create a bundle that has one of every type of adhesive we've got. So like one of every foam pad, you know, construction glue, a white craft glue, a craft glue pen.
Well, if we wait a few
some
weeks,
sticky
you'll be able to put the
dots,
purple glue sticks in as well.
Purple glue stick. All the different ultra high tack tapes, the double-sided tapes, the finger lift tape. Lisa's having a look, but I don't think we've ever done that. Like an ultimate
Not of
bundle,
everything.
and then half price it or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so we'll get that little
That's
bow
a nice
on
idea, though.
and just lift up those little bows there. So again, we've just got even more dimension going on. And I love that these elements are just like extras. They're not compulsory. You don't have to put these on if you don't want to. They are just like little added extras that just help give even more to your cards.
So everybody, you saw how beautiful the standard, the traditional. No, what's the right word, everyone? I'm looking for intent. Oh, Lisa,
Good one.
they're very good. The intended use of these wonderful pop-up stepper concept cards, and how different this is. I'm going to show you the two side by side when Anne-Marie's completed her beautiful card. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant? Again, mega dimension.
Yeah.
Because you've got those layers.
Yeah, and you know, you can see all of those separate layers there. It's just so cute, isn't it?
Really nice. May I
of
borrow it?
course.
Thank you very, very much. Big fan. Love the use of the mint in the background as well.
It's
really,
so
really
nice, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? So here we go. There's the two next to each other. So you've got your original intended use, which are super stunning, but also you can do even more with these, completely up to you. That's what Anne-Marie's just put together. And when I said that mint in the background is stunning, you can just see it there at the side, so you catch it as you walk past it. Really, really nice. These are the cards, as we say, on the mantelpiece that are going to get the cheers. They're absolutely stunning. So those £2.50 each if you want to make one of these cards, but in that bundle it brings them down to £1.25 each. Diamond members are paying only £1.12.5 each, which is quite incredible. I think club members are paying £1.17.5 if my maths is good. Okay, I'd like to talk you through some of the original ones that we had. So, and these are still available on the website. The bundles have gone. But if you want to mix and match between your Christmas ones and your everyday ones, this is how the single ones come. So you get them in your hunky-dory bag, of course. Envelope on the back, as you can see. You get your card there and all the accoutrement, all the decoupage that goes with it. On the back of this slip here, which obviously shows you the card so that you can see exactly what it is that you're making. On the back of that are instructions as well.
Yeah.
So you've got that in each of these kits, don't worry. 11 of the original ones are available. Again, the best way for me to show you these is to show you the actual cards themselves. So, name-wise, I'm not going to be able to tell you what they are, but you've got the floral one. Beautiful. We've got the sewing machine.
That looks fab, doesn't it?
Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? You've got the church.
Oh, I love that one as well.
Love the valley in the background. Going
gorgeous,
up to
isn't it?
the beautiful...
Reminds me of the church
Fields.
in Lytham.
Yes, yeah, there's a lovely church in Lytham, isn't there? You've got the new home one.
Oh, it's fab.
Isn't that excellent? Excellent, excellent. Of course, birthday, which is one of the best sellers, I know that. Now, I know which the best seller is of these.
It's the one you don't have.
It's the one I don't have.
I know which one it is.
And that will be back in stock. We do have that to go on the machines, but And when we do have that and it goes on the machines, it won't bring the bundles back in stock, I'm afraid, because these are all packed as singles, you see. You've then got the Princess. Again, these are any 5 for a tenner. Probably my favourite of the original collection.
It's so cool,
The
isn't
dimension on this is just out of this world. Out of this world, Anne-Marie.
Smooth.
Out of this world. And this is right on for now, isn't it?
Love that one.
Again, great dimension to this. Look at that with the football, the stadium in the background, and the cheering. Absolutely brilliant. Again, all of these fold flat for posting, as you could expect. That's all the originals. They're on the website. You can find them nice and easy. If you go to the new Christmas ones, banner on the front of the website, you'll get straight through to them. But there's also a link in there to be able to go back to all the original ones and see them all. Okay, I've got a couple of adhesive. Sorry, I'm trying to tidy my workstation. Adhesive bundles to show you. Anne-Marie used earlier on the double-sided ultra high-tack tape, and it is ultra high-tack this. It's an improved recipe that we've got here. So you've got 10 rolls in here, so 5 rolls of 6mm and 5 rolls of 3mm. So it's a really good selection in here. You've got 50 metres in total for £14.99. I'm not sure what the saving is on that, but it's quite big. £14.99, you get that whole selection. Then we have the brand new, which is what Anne-Marie used earlier on, 12mm tape. You get 3 of these, 15 metres in total, for £9.99. You can buy these singularly, guys, as well if you want. So if you just want one roll, you absolutely can get those.
They are on Diamond Deals as well.
Are they on Diamond Deals as well?
Ooh.
So if you're a Diamond member, you get an even better price. She's just looking for them at the minute for me, so we'll be able to tell you the price of those in a second, but they're on Diamond Deals at the moment. So if you're a Diamond member, you can take advantage of those deals. Then you've got foam pads. Anne-Marie used a number of different foam pads in her demos there. So you've got the strip ones and strips of different sizes. So these are the thicker strips here, or the wider strips there that are that wide. Can you see? There we go. You've got thin strips as well, but you've got different depths of 1mm, 2mm, and even 4mm. And we are getting those 4mm strips. They are going to be coming at some point soon, aren't they?
Oh, well, I've emailed Adam twice.
You've emailed Adam twice, have we? Right, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Adam is getting married this weekend,
I
so we can't give him
know.
too much hassle.
I know.
Squares as well, and squares of different sizes. We've got circles. These are really popular. The rectangular ones, so they're that size.
We like
Does that make
those.
sense?
Mats and layers.
Really, really popular. There's your super strips with all your
You've got
lots and
two widths on there as well. You've got your super
wider.
skinny.
super skinnies.
Yeah.
So many different sizes and designs. Anyway, they are any 10 for £8, so you can mix and match through those to get any 10 for £8. Okay, shall we? We have the diamond prices, and the diamond prices are.
Ooh.
Oh, you've got them up. There you go. So the ultra high tech
£11.99.
tape. So that was it's the RRP is £20. It's £14.99, but if you're a diamond member, it's currently £11.99. That's brilliant. And the £11.97 for your 12mm high tech tape, your 3 rolls. That's currently £9.99 as an offer, but for diamond members, £7.99.
That's really good.
Shows the extra discounts that you get for being a diamond member that take it above and beyond. And that diamond membership is available all year round, and you get 12 months worth of membership there. 10% off all your full price products, but you get that amazing collection as well at the beginning, which is beautiful. Okay, shall we talk a little bit blockbustery?
Yeah.
Have we got a minute? Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then we'll get another.
We're going to demo with one of the Blockbuster toppers.
Are we? Okay, right. Well, let's do that. So, should I show? No, it's not those. These back here, but I'm not going to show anybody.
Switch them out, then you've got some space.
There we go. Le Blockbuster. Okay, on Friday, we launched the Blockbuster here at Hunky Dory Towers. On Thursday, the Blockbuster was launched at Hobbymaker. It was the single busiest day, Hunky Dory day, on Hobbymaker ever.
Yeah.
Ever. That's how busy it was. And then on Friday, the Blockbuster launched with us, and it was the single busiest Hunky Dory day on hunkydorycrafts.co.uk ever. The website was brilliant. It behaved.
It did.
Because we knew it was going to be
very
busy.
good.
But the single busiest day ever. Thank you so much to everybody for your orders. The team are working as fast as they can to get through them. Obviously, we've immediately, all of a sudden, got our massive influx of orders. Luckily, we were ahead. So we got all of the blockbusters, we've got them packed up, they're sort of ready to go, so it's a case of getting things into parcels and getting them out the door. But there are hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of orders, thousands of orders going out.
I was going to say, I think it's
each day. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But the Blockbuster, Hobbymaker we're allocated their stock for the year. It's their stock sold out in the first hour or so. Yeah. So we had to allocate them some more stock. Now the stock, it doesn't just grow on trees. It's got to come from somewhere. And it came from our stock. Yeah? So we've got stock that is meant to last us until Christmas. Over half of our stock has now gone of that Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Over half.
In less than a week.
In a lot less than a week. Is it Tuesday? It launched on Friday. Over half the stock of the Blockbuster is gone. That's how popular the Blockbuster is this year. I usually hope to have some left over, and I just don't think there's going to be any left over. I think these are going to go. I like having Christmas products available all year round. I like it in March when we've got Christmas goodies that people can get, because people do want them.
Yeah.
January, people go, okay, I'm going to get my Christmas stuff, and it's just, I just can't see it happening because of how popular that Blockbuster's been. And it's testament to the team. They've done a great job with the design, but you guys are absolutely loving it. But there are some favourites that I would like to show you. Can anybody guess, and these are in order, aren't they, Lisa, of the absolute top-selling individual topper? Anyone got any ideas?
I've looked at them, so you can't ask me.
She's looked at them.
Sorry.
Lisa is the one who got them out, and I've seen them. So this is going to be rubbish, isn't it? Okay, can you guess at home? Shall I show you? There you go. That is the top #1 selling Blockbuster topper this year. Now remember, you can get your Blockbuster. It's the bundle, and the ultimate bundle is the one that's selling the fastest. Yeah. But you can also buy individual toppers, and these are on the 5 for the price of 4 immediately. So, and this is what we're looking at now. All these 5 for the price of 4. Which ones are selling best? This is your best seller. And you can see why, I think, with that card down there. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's just so striking, isn't it, the colour combination?
Really, really is. The second bestseller, and there's a theme here, Anne-Marie, because look, you go from the beautiful Christmas tree there to that Christmas tree. So the Christmas trees are the best-selling toppers this year. Now, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect both Christmas trees.
No.
And this has got the baubles on, the deck the halls, and so on and so forth as well.
That is particularly beautiful.
It is gorgeous, isn't it? Third bestseller, and tell us at home, guys, do these match up with your favourites? Third bestseller is this. Now, I did not
didn't like them.
It's not that I didn't like them. So I don't see. You know, at Christmas, you know, you got like Christmas trees and Father Christmas and things. You know, I'm quite traditional probably in the things that I like. Although my favourite this year is the peacock.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for some reason, I think it's something we never did. It's to do with what you do as a child.
Yeah.
But we never did this thing. But our kids do it, where they get the hot chocolates and stuff. So our kids do it. But it because I didn't grow up with it, it's not. It doesn't sort of
I get that.
tie with me as
I get
much.
that.
But it clearly does with you guys at home, because this is the third best-selling topper set, and that's from the Elegance collection, which individually, by the way, is the best-selling of the 4 collections. Ready for number 4?
Oh,
I understand that
Me
completely.
too.
The texture foil on this,
it is gorgeous.
It's absolutely beautiful. And do you know what? When I saw that this was in the top 5, I was over the moon, because this is, you know, like I said before about traditional. This is the meaning of Christmas and the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant that's in there from our winter warmers, and it's great, isn't it? Because we've got so far. What have we got? We've got
a real mix.
We've got a real mix. That's from festive. That's from festive. That's from festive. That's from winter warmers. Okay, and that I thought that was going to be number 1. I thought that or the Westie dog.
Yeah.
Were going to be number 1. But this is number 5. So this is still in our top 5. That putty tat is beautiful. Do you want to see? We're only showing you another couple more.
Oh, that
totally
is gorgeous.
Get that.
Yeah.
Totally get that. Isn't it gorgeous?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
If you haven't seen our Blockbuster, everybody, then grab it, because over half the stock's gone, and it is meant to last until December. You get all of these. Anne-Marie, this was your baby, this one, wasn't it?
I love this one.
This was your favourite. Yeah. The dog's there with the red foil, gorgeous. The next best-selling is the Christmas scene from Winter Warmers.
Oh, it's so interesting.
I've only got 3 more to show you. Now, just because yours isn't being shown here, doesn't mean you're wrong.
No,
you're right.
no.
Whichever is your favourite, you're right.
Oh,
Totally get that.
yeah, it's
Totally
stunning,
get
isn't
that.
it? That
Again,
textured foil again.
foil. Absolutely beautiful. Only 2 more in our top, I don't know how many I've shown you, whether it's 15 or so.
Oh, obviously.
Top 11, totally get that. I like that we've done a top 11 instead of a top 10.
10, but I picked out too many.
Doesn't pick out too many. And the 11th are these cuties.
Oh, I do love that one as well.
Really nice. There we go. So those are the current top 11. It doesn't mean that that's where they're going to end up.
No.
But there's every chance that they will. Because in general, we tend to try and buy across the board, so we've got the same number of each of these. So it's likely that this one will sell out first, and then this one will sell out second, and so on and so forth. But at some point, these will sell out, and at some point, that blockbuster will be gone. So if you haven't got it yet, grab it. I'm really interested to see if that kind of tiled up with what you like, and when you got them home and you got all these out for the people who've already got the blockbuster, or are there other ones that you said, well, I can't believe that. You know, where's the penguins? Or we're not, I'm looking across at the thing now and thinking, where's the penguins? Where's the Father Christmas? Where's the Father Christmas with the robin? Isn't it beautiful? Where he's got it on his thing there.
We really
Absolutely
liked
gorgeous.
that image, didn't we?
We love it.
Yeah.
Quick look at this pack shot again, just so that I can show you exactly what you get. So you're getting everything in here to make 24 of these fantastic dimensional festive pop-up stepper cards, which are really clever, intricate die cuts, but so simple to make. 30 quid. You get 24. That brings them down to £1.25 each, and of course you take your club and your diamond discounts off that. This is the best way to get into your steppers with your ultimate bundle. It's proven the most popular, as we expect. I mean, we knew it was going to, but you can also add individual ones for any 5 for a tenner. Anne-Marie, can we come to you for a demonstration?
We can. These are the only 4 out of the top 11 that I still have available in my blockbuster because I've demonstrated all the others. So which would you like? What shall we do?
I think that there is only one answer to that, and it has to be the one that was the most popular of those 4, which is
The tree.
the tree.
This one.
Is that okay? Does that make sense?
That's my favourite one.
Okay.
Is it your favourite anyway? But
Okay.
that makes sense, doesn't it? To do
Yeah.
the one that is the most popular.
And I really like this one because it is almost like 2 sets within one, because you've got the tree, but then you've also got the baubles as like a bit of a separate thing. So it's quite a nice like mix, this one. And I think we're going to do the tree, if I'm honest. So I'm just going to grab my tree topper out. In fact, I don't know if I actually want to use it or whether I just want to use my cardstock, because it is so beautiful. Let's have a look at this and what size this comes to, because we could do like a little bit of a cat flap card. So if I trim this to, let's see, let's take all of that, because that is going to make us just over 7. So if I just cut that panel off completely first of all, and see if we can get this down to a nice round number. So if I go to 7 and then take it to 7 this way as well, so that we've got our base card. And then this one here I'm also going to take to 7 that way.
Chloe said, how instant is the diamond membership if I order the magazine subscription thingy? I think there's
If you do it on the website, it's pretty much instant. Just log out and log back in.
And you should be okay.
Automatically. It's just the dates where your subscription ends that takes a couple of days to change.
There you go. Right. So it, although our guys said that it can take between 24 to 48 hours to update your account, that's to put on when your subscription will end. It should, if you log out and log back in, it should turn you into a diamond member straight away. So there's and then obviously you get those diamond prices as well. Sorry, Anne-Marie.
No, you're all right. It's fine. We were just doing a little bit of matting and layering, so we can kind of go like that. I'm just going to trim off. I've not cut it quite straight, and there's just a little bit of the print showing after the foil, and it's going to bug me.
Elaine said, I ordered yesterday after the show. I've just had confirmation my parcel is arriving in the next 2 hours. Thank you to all the warehouse staff for all your hard work. Thank you very much, Elaine, for your kind comment. We can't get all orders out same day, but and obviously we've got a lot of orders in the system right now, but we do our absolute best to get them done. Absolutely, to get them done and out as quickly as possible. It's really interesting, Anne-Marie, seeing which ones people say are their favourites. Elaine, same as me, she says peacock.
Yeah, it is lovely.
Viv says, I'm not sure about this. The meaning of Christmas is getting lots and lots of presents. Tongue in cheek, I know. Very good, though.
Okay, so we're going to put that in the bag. I am just going to have to trim off this little section as well, because obviously I had to just take a little bit of cardstock off that panel as well. So if we just trim that off at the edge there, and then let's get this section together. So we can add that onto our silver mirror, because we're obviously all foiled in silver. You could pick out the blue as well. We've got some really gorgeous blue mirrors. And then that is just going to go onto the front here. So let's get this on as well. So just kind of off to the side. We don't want it straight in the middle. You could do if you wanted, but I want to make sure that we've got like a little bit of space where our border is there as well. And then you're going to open this out and cut away the white just on the front. So we'll just take away this edge here, like that. Close that back up and take that little bit away. And then with this one here, because I'm right-handed and the way that my scissors sit, I prefer to do this side with my craft knife. So just going to go in with my craft knife there. You could use your trimmer as well if you prefer.
But because that cardstock is 350 GSM cardstock,
Yeah.
it's high quality.
Yeah.
It's got depth to it. It's got rigidity to it, and therefore you can use it as a guide.
You
And I see you
absolutely
doing
can.
this so often, Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
And it really does work, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. We've got a mirror layer in there as well, so it adds even more to it, doesn't it? It's just fabulous. So I'm going to take this little banner that says "May Your Christmas Sparkle."
That Baubles cardstock I can see is absolutely
Isn't it
amazing.
beautiful? It is so, so pretty. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can pop a few little scores in this to make it a little bit dimensional. So I'm just going to pop this onto here. Let me get my score tool. In fact, what I'm going to use for this, if I have mine here, I don't know where I put it. Did I leave it in here the other day? I was going to use an embossing tool because it's got a little bit of a finer edge, but I've only got my chunkies with me. So what I'm going to do, let me turn it around the other way so I can see, is I'm going to score like right next to the words there. And so that's just over ½ inch. So if I do the same here, about there, and then just put like another little score in either side of that. So we're just creating a little bit of fold, so we can give that a little bit of shape, but then we can kind of fold that in so it makes it look like an actual banner. So it just gives us a little bit of detail on that topper. And then when we stick that down, we can kind of keep that shape up as well. So we just get that really lovely banner effect. So let's get our foam pads. In fact, I might go on flat. Let's get our high tack, because it's obviously, we want it to kind of keep that shape. So if we put some high tack on here, that's definitely going to do the job. Again, just trim there, and then the same here.
For people asking about payment methods on the website, we do have PayPal Pay in 3, absolutely, and I think it's all orders over £30. I think you can utilise that PayPal Pay in 3. We've got Klarna on the website. We've also got ClearPay on the website. And we've got Apple Pay and I think Google Pay coming. So
Okay.
they're on their way. So it's just to make it so that everyone can do it however they want to, if that makes sense. That's all on its way.
Okay, so we've got that beautiful banner on there now. Quite straight on screen. There we go. And then let's go back to our toppers, and I'm going to take that lovely handmade as well, so that we can add that onto here. This is great because you could use this on the back of your card as a little kind of handmade buy, but we can equally kind of pop that on there. And then let's get this little banner as well, because that matches the sentiment banner that we've used at the top, and we can just kind of pop that onto there. You could be really frugal with this as well and just have a little bit at the top, put your topper on, and then a little bit poking out. So if you want to be super frugal with this,
oh yeah, and then you can use it on your second card as well.
Yeah, definitely. But just taking off our little pips there, and I'm going to put this on with a little bit of a foam pad because I want to get a little bit of height in the background as well. So let's just get that onto there. Just make sure that when we pop this on, you're definitely going to be able to see the little tail as well. So about there should be fine.
Anne-Marie, there's been quite a lot of chat today about a certain back page or back cover of the magazine that comes with the Blockbuster.
I did think that it would get people chatting.
I thought it might get some mentions. It's really quite exceptional, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm very, very excited for that.
Now, we actually have seen that in the flesh.
Yeah.
And it's rather amazing.
It is absolutely stunning. It really is. So let's get, we could get some of our blues in. Ooh, this is going to be nice. Let's get our little shovel and get some of those kind of deep, real gorgeous dark blues in, first of all. Then I'm going to get some of these more turquoises around. So we're just kind of scattering around here, and then I'll get some of these mid blues as well. Just popping those around, and then I'm just going to go in with a couple of the ABs as well, just to really show that sparkle up.
Isn't it lovely? So, so pretty. If you wanted to, you could pop a bit of glitter onto this as well. The craft glue pen would, you'd be able to dot wherever you want, pop your glitter on, and then...
You could put some of your snow along the
course,
bottom.
Your snow would be great.
Soft snowdrift, yeah.
That soft snowdrift, or your little pom-poms if you want. So many different options with this.
So a really nice, simple card, but we've just added a little bit of detail, creating that banner with that shape as well, just adds to it, and then obviously our sparkles in there too.
I love that. I love that front panel, that it's at a slightly different angle as well.
Look what we still have left.
Isn't that brilliant?
Still have all of those toppers left, and of course the most beautiful cardstock that, quite frankly, I just didn't want to cut into.
Isn't that amazing? So Anne-Marie's made all that from just one of your Blockbuster topper sets, and there is so much more available there. And that's the thing about the Blockbuster, the sheer size of it. We do have a pack shot over there, but Lisa's told me I'm not allowed to go over to it to tell you about it. So you'll just have to take my word for it that there's lots and lots of stuff in the Blockbuster. Anne-Marie, I'm just going to give you a last couple of little bits. TV schedule. Would you like to join Natalie over at Hobbymaker this afternoon? She's going to be live at 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock.
Yep.
With the new Moonstone Shadow box panels, which I know people have been waiting for.
Yep.
4 o'clock with our Christmas Blockbuster, our Christmas Blockbuster at 4 o'clock, and the essentials as well. And then 7 o'clock with Christmas Duo Design paper pads. So she's got a busy day there.
She's got a busy day.
4 shows on Hobbymaker for Natalie. You can catch them on Sky. They've got a new HD feed, haven't they, as well?
Yeah.
Which is great. I was watching it when I was watching Anne-Marie on Friday night, and the clarity and the quality of it's
so
really
good, isn't it?
You can get that on TV, on Sky, all over the place. Next up on Kadori TV, join Nat and Kat at 10 o'clock tomorrow for those Christmas Duo Design paper pads. You'll get to see those, and they'll be playing with them live here tomorrow at 10 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. Anne-Marie, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Which is your favourite of the pop-up steppers?
I really like the Robin.
Did you go with Robin?
Yeah.
I think Robin's mine as well, and I have a feeling that's going to be everybody else's. Maybe it's the Santa, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We're going to say goodbye from the lovely Lisa.
Bye.
Goodbye from Anne-Marie.
Bye.
Not Natalie. And goodbye from myself. See you later.